Perception on this other portal, 14.
It is a
Apparently,
much wider portal, meant for obviously having multiple people come through at once, and you can see amongst the swirls of energy creating it a faint sight of a field behind it.
Field? Is this a field familiar to me?
No, it's a field of browning grass and vegetation.
It seems like this entire tower is inhabited by a whole bunch of different groups of people, and none of them know about each other. Except maybe
this is a goblin training room, right?
It would appear to be the right scale.
So if this is where they learn to gobble, where would they have any weapons worth taking?
No, they wouldn't, but... Tell me, Joey, are you familiar in the ways of battle?
Certainly. One could say that.
You could probably recall with an insight check some facts about goblins.
I might be able to.
You realize that A, these swords are much nicer than anything you usually get out of a goblin forge, by the fact that they don't fall apart against armor. And B, since when the hell do goblins make training halls and have portals and things?
This is a good point.
We know who has portals and things.
Who's that?
And
The
weapons.
lizard man.
The dumpster.
I yell from the other side of the tower.
So, what are you doing?
Nothing, I guess.
Okay.
I can't do anything with that information. It's just good to know.
Anyway,
I'm just saying.
hey,
You're gonna check that door, I see.
yes, I come over here.
Look at that. Look at that sweet door. It appears as if this was used for some impromptu dental work. There's still a tooth lodged in the wood.
Oh. Is it a gold
Rich.
tooth?
It is not a gold tooth, it is a bone.
Damn it!
It's okay.
You could probably, like, make a nice die out of it or something.
A what?
Rich, you
Die.
crazy fella.
Oh, hi.
I'm opening the door.
You open the door on a tiny cavern. This appears to have been damaged by all the shifting, as evidenced by the fact that the various implements inside, what might have been a lodging at one point and a cave drawing, are cut off abruptly at the end. It's almost like somebody sliced the place in two with a wall.
Ah, so that would explain
It's
why...
almost like this tower is burrowing into the mountain.
A second tower.
Jeez.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going up here to this door.
Okay.
To the top
Boop.
left door.
Yes.
Let's give this
One
one a
gonna
try.
friend back here.
Are we just
The
sliding
one
around
with that
the
big guy on the other side.
Da-da-da-da-da. Inside here is a small chamber. There is a bed in the corner, and you realize this is actually Apafi's lodgings from when you first met him, just put into a room, compartmentalized.
Also, that rock tentacle thing is here. I don't know why, but
Wait,
hey,
what?
guy.
Wait,
On
what?
my screen, he's still here.
Yeah, he's still
He's
here
here
on
for
my
me
screen,
too. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's not here on
I'm
my
actually
screen.
not seeing him.
I see him.
Either.
Away it goes.
Can one of you drag him off? Thank you.
Yeah.
he's
got
gone.
He shouldn't be there.
So does
It's
this
weird when I
room,
made the new map.
does this room match the tower design?
As a matter of fact, it does, but only to a certain degree. You notice the tapestries and things hung around the room are pretty much not standard tower design.
Ah, yes, I'm a connoisseur of tower tapestry.
Did Apathy leave anything behind when his room got magicked away?
That's the
Any
thing.
sort of-
You can't find any belongings in here at all.
Just like a bed.
It's
and
just a bed, some tapestries hanging about, and a little chest that's completely empty.
Do the tapestries, do they depict anybody? Like a person?
They do not depict a person, and they appear to just be some sort of crest. A golden
A crest.
apple against a blue field.
a
I take the
crest.
crest. I rip it off the wall.
I'd like to make a
Joey.
quick sketch of this crest.
Okay.
Are there
it's-
anything
It
behind
does
the
look like, in case you want to see it for people at home. Dun, dun, dun. Tap.
Yeah, I don't think we need to sketch it since Joey just took it.
Yeah, I'm gonna carry it with me.
He just like ran into the room and ripped it off the wall.
It's a crest. That thing wanted a
Now we
crest.
just need a
He's
crate.
making everything look like butts.
I think you just have a problem with
What
butts.
kind of butts
I
are
don't
you
think that's the
looking at?
program.
A butt.
Golden butt.
Well, I don't know what this is supposed to be.
Well, on the topic of crests, there's golden eagle against a blue background.
Ta-da.
Yeah.
I'd like to, cross-reference that, see if I, dig up a book about crests
I
from
thought
my
it was a
bag full of
whale.
books.
Okay.
Whale tail. As it dives majestically underwater.
Would you say that?
22 for, crest reference guide.
Would you say that this is a crest of whitening?
No.
Somebody has to make the awful puns with Kensington missing.
Who?
I guess that's
who are
true,
you talking
but... Ugh. Anyhow. Yeah. You find very little on this, given that it's a crest that like 50,000 royal dynasties have used.
Oh, hey,
Well-
quick question. What do my hat ants think of the crust? Are they reacting in any way to it?
No.
Keep them off of me.
No? Oh, okay.
No.
I put the crest book back.
All right.
As I said, I take the crest just in case we need to explain.
You have a tapestry now.
It's a cape.
Yeah, I wear it as.
Oh my god, no, you gave him ideas.
I now have a tapestry majestically flowing behind me as I move.
Let me guess, you're about
Hey.
to open this other door.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
And I also make whooshing sounds as I walk.
And then you slip on the blood and fall.
Back in one piece, it seems to be the massive library.
Oh. That's nice.
And it comes full circle.
It
That's
does,
a big...
because there's
big
Golem tending the books, carefully restoring order to what was ruined.
Wait, what?
A book golem.
Book
I
golem.
should probably put this book back then.
Yes.
Or
Yeah,
at
you
least
might-
tell the golem that I'm borrowing this book.
No,
you
I
two
think
can talk shop. It'll be
Mir-
great.
Miriam, I just want to say I don't think you should let him see that you have a book from there.
I'm putting it back.
But
I say this one was misorganized. I am organizing it for
She
you.
did leave a note.
I also did leave a note.
yeah, but how do you know the golem can read? It might just think
It's
you're-
running a library. It can read.
just because it runs a library. It could just be like the janitor. It doesn't have to be the librarian.
Good point. I have coworkers who can't read, and they have more power than me.
Right, either way, I'm going in and I'm going to find... Do they appear to be using the standard Dewey system, or are they using a different organizational schema?
They are using something that obviously predates the Dewey system, given your knowledge of historical library lore, but you
It's
can't
alphabetical.
quite recall what.
Alright, I'd like to make an insight check to see if I can just sort of, I guess, figure out enough about this system to determine where this book ought to go.
Okay.
That is a 20.
Just as you're on the verge of having a flash of insight, the golem comes over, taps you on your tiny shoulder, and gives you a little card that explains it.
Ah, thank you, I say to the golem.
You now have a rough map of where things are in this library.
That's
Oh.
good. Well, first thing, I'll put this book back,
You do.
and then, let's see, what sections, I guess, are present within this portion of the library.
This wing, given that it appears to be separated from the other floors of library, thank God you got the golem this time, appears to be dedicated to nothing but the journals of an adventuring band.
Journals of an Adventuring Band.
Are
Fascinating.
they anybody famous that we know?
No, but each of the books is marked with the insignia of the eagle on its spine.
Search that for a Jolene.
Yes, a Jolene or a Miriam.
That was actually good thinking. You find reference to a Jolene at plenty of places. Obviously, it would seem that she was a member of the band.
Huh.
Alright, then let's just learn as much as we can about Jolene. Everyone, okay, it is research time, people. It is time for research.
Assist rolls, then?
No.
I wanted to look for that Monty guy, but I don't think we're gonna find him, so...
I immediately fall asleep and curl up in the tapestry.
Well, I guess we have the image for this session.
I thought it would be, I don't know, something else, but...
Oh.
It's fine.
It's not.
You're thinking it was going to be a lizard man flipping you off, huh?
Or me getting hurled into the ground by Joey's rope.
Yeah, that's true, too. Well, if we break this up for Wolfshirt's videos, that's probably going to be different.
Well, we'll talk about that
Stop talking.
Now,
I have to cut all of this out.
Book.
later. Time to read it.
Do you want to do some research now? How are we all doing tonight?
I'm doing great. I'm full of vigor.
Vigor.
Okay.
I'm full of finish.
Actually.
But Ironicus has various things to do, I know.
Yeah, my vigor tank is kind of on fumes right now.
Then we will
Alright.
off-screen
How's your-
some research and fill in the players and other people next time.
Alright.
I'm sorry.
And we'll
It's
continue
okay.
the hunt for Monte Cristo. That son of a bitch.
Yes.
He's gone.
Yes,
He's gone
Monte
forever.
Cristo has vanished for now. Perhaps you will find him years later.
And that other guy.
Years later. In real time, of course.
Wait a minute, I see something off in the distance. Oh, never mind.
Not
That was the golem.
Yeah, that was the golem.
He's wearing a cowboy
Okay, who's
hat.
drawing a sombrero golem?
I didn't draw the sombrero. I just drew the squiggle.
It's a cactus with a hat.
I think it's an acorn with a cactus.
Serg, give us an outro.
Alright, next time we discover more about the mysterious Jolene and where Miriam's connection might have come from. The hunt for the various people missing in the tower. And could it be goblins? Find out what comes next when these guys make me run a game tomorrow, probably.
No, I work tomorrow.
When these guys make me
Or
run a game
Thursday.
Thursday, probably.
Alright.
I'm going to leave this just until it lets people say "ga."
Buenos noches.
We will see you later, folks. Enjoy.
Folks.
Yes. I'm stopping
So long,
this so I can
folks.
save the map.
Good session.